6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts.
2026 Indianapolis Colts.
Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. Julius Chestnut to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out, the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
We talk all the time, Kate, of the NFL at times being a copycat league, and there's no question the success of Penix and Bo Nix and Jane Daniels and all of their experience they brought to the NFL game was attractive to Tennessee, taking Cam Ward 1-1. This guy has been there and done it and seen it all at the college level. Now, he's got to bring that experience and watch it flourish in the NFL.
He can run it. No one's around him. He's got space. And Ward's going to hit the deck as he gains enough for that first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Ward off the play fake. For big yards on the right side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
And the Titans first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense is set. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
3 more yards.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he did go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Spears. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Titans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. All set for the
Joey
kickoff. Slide with the
kickoff for
honors.
Tennessee.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And leading them out is one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position. And it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Sent down by Cody Barton.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down carry for Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple of yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. They got the football, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it online, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They're going Taylor. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
First down throw here for Ward. Oh, he's in trouble. He's going to go down. The Colts got him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. From the gun, it's Ward. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Oncoming now from the Titans on this 4th down. On comes Johnny Hecker. Ooh, snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Colts with their offense out, their second drive coming up. And after they were stopped on fourth down their prior possession, Brock, you gotta wonder if they're gonna be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. That one finds Josh Downs. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, bro, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
At the 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. To the air now on 1st and 10. It's this to Pittman over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Keeps it on the option here. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Stepping up, and he's going to run. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Titans first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Throwing now off the play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's good for a Titans first down. A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, Tennessee.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
1st and 10 here. Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The give on 2nd to Pollard. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now Ward. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. The Titans are leading so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. This is 3rd and goal. Ward. And he's got it. Has a way out for it, but touchdown. The Titans pull out in front further, 13-zip. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Here's Slide to try the point after. He hits it true, despite some issues with that snap. And the Titans double their lead to 14. Set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Colts offense set to head out. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They'll throw it. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he takes it down to the 33. That one goes for 31 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
I'm a dive about. I'm a direction to write about. Get too much time to type them out. But I'm on away from that Michael route.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14, Colts 7.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Chestnut on the return. He dodged the tackle. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
1st and 10 from the 32. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Catch made by Cooks. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 3rd and short.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And he'll get it up to the 44. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Not going to throw this one. Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Colts in the nickel set on third. Third and long for him here. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Giving up a touchdown on that last possession, you've got to come back and answer. And they found one on the last couple plays. Recovered a little footing for themselves here defensively and put this offense behind the sticks.
Another punch brings Johnny Hecker back to the field. Josh Downs deep for the Colts. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. Fair catch made here at the 30. The Colts are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. So first and 10 now from the 30. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Cobbled together a yard there. Brought down on the play by Tavondre Sweat.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find an aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Gain of 15 there. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Now that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Well, that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Dude, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
The Titans into the nickel for 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. And the Titans rush is going to win this rep. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. The Titans with Chimere DK deep to return. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. He finds Hill, right side. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him 8 on that one. And the Titans have a first.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Ward setting the pass. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's marched down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from the 32. Again, Ward going to the air. Forced out to his right. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
If you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, it's Ward. Took off with it again. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Pretty pain, and they take him down.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Running for the first with Pollard. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. And the Titans.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first. We're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
All set now, 1st and 10. Now looking to throw with Ward. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the Colts 11-yard line.
Are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Ward setting up to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Touchdown, Titans.
So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's
Joey
Sly to try the point
lining up
after.
for the point after.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans double their lead to 14.
Colts 7.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. They'll throw to start the drive. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Back to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Throwing this for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Ashton Doolin now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Out come the Colts as they've got it to begin the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Starting the third with Taylor. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Second down pass play coming. Taken in by Downs, left side. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd
sending out some nickel coverage here. Third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Connecting again with Downs. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. First and 10.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10, looking to throw. Gets this one to Pierce. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a pickup of 33 yards. That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw now. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Now looking to throw. That one nabbed by Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a running check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
21. Colts 14.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Chestnut on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Titans to the line now. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. He has the first over the middle. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. On the give, this is Pollard. He'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Again, a run with Pollard. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. An excellent gain, 20 yards there. That's going to move the sticks.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down throw here for Ward. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. A give to Spears, running right. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Well, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college games to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. The Colts ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
To throw here on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Gain up about a handful there. Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Titans in the dime, 3rd down, 6 DBs out there. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
It's
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Looking to throw. It's on target to Pierce. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Option give to Taylor. That is exactly why you rally to the football. You got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. No throw, 3rd and long. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the red zone now. Looking for somewhere to throw. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Got some room to work. And they'll score. It's a touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Groupie to try that point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts tie this game at 21. Got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Chestnut on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. The tight end in motion now. Another run here for Pollard on 2nd down. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
First down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set it downs from 37. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Again, Ward going to the air. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Colts headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Here's Taylor from the pistol. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Taylor again. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
As we're into the fourth quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
The Colts are ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Escapes the defender. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Off the play fake, here's Ward. That's Helm on the catch, left side. And he's brought down at the line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Spears running behind center. And the defense all over this run. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Ward. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Titans have a 1st.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage. And
Shane Steichen definitely saw things differently, and now he's thrown the challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So Shane Steichen got him to look again, but no change to the call. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Handoff running right to Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Ward's going to throw it. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Titans, first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. It's a design boot. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Pollard trying to punch it in, and he's in for the touchdown. The Titans take a fourth quarter lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
21.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. On the return, here's Doolin. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Right side, this is ruled in by Warren. And this one doesn't go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd down now, they need 7. Throwing from the gun. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Let's go with the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
42-yard line.
2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Pierce coming in motion left. They'll throw here on 1st. Complete out to the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You may much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here he is to throw. Fits it through the middle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards. It picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the gun, Taylor. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Second down carry for Taylor. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. They go again with Taylor. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Setting up, second and goal. Back to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with third and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Looking to throw it. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime. Wins right here are on the table. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
29, Titans 28.
They didn't come here today to play for no overtime, Brock. They didn't come here today to come away with a tie. They came here for the W, baby, and that 2-point conversion has them now moments away from that.
So many factors go into a big decision like that, Kate. You got to separate the emotion of it. You got to look at where your team is, and ultimately, who do you trust the most? In these huge decisions, time and again, it's all about trust to me. And this staff, well, they put the trust in that offense to go deliver, and boy, did they ever.
This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.